Hello everyone, it's Braxton here, and No Man's Sky, the Swarm is finally out. It introduces rival teams, new enemies, and brand new stuff in the expedition. It is exactly what I said it would be. It is exactly an expedition, but this ain't your average expedition. This thing looks crazy. So we have dedicated teams. We've got this crazy threat that is in the expedition, and it is the glass hive. You know, the stuff from that the Sentinel Pillars were explaining. This is what that is. I'm telling you, the Void Mother, she ain't messing around. They're drip feeding us part 4 of the ARG. But without further ado, I'm just gonna go into my main save and I'm gonna play this through my main save because this looks insane, guys. You guys have to try this out. It looks crazy. Oh yeah, they did improve the appearance of speed lines. I don't know if this is gonna come through the video due to YouTube's compression, but speed lines were updated in this update. Oh, well, that's still kind of a little weird, but they do look a little bit better. It's like they changed the rendering technique of it, and it's a lot more clearer, more smooth. All right, real quick, I just want to go over here to Johnny 5 and just see the expedition rewards. So we got the fragmented swarm. Oh, this armor looks incredible. This armor looks insanely good. This is some shit out of Doom, man. This looks amazing. Look at this stuff. And this rifle multi-tool looks it just looks crazy too. Royalist flag, so you have to complete phase 1 as Royal, and then, oh, you get all this stuff for phase 1 as Royal. As Sage, as Weaver. So how do you know what team you actually get? Because I want to be on the royal side of things. A muse, a leader, a being of innate grace and courage. These worlds were made for you. So these, I'm assuming you have to choose options that make you more brave, you know, like courageous. Weaver's poster, it says a shaper of reality, a dreamer and a creator. Your destiny's your own. So that's like where you forge your own path. Okay, so I think I understand which one I want to choose. I want to choose royals. But man, that looks incredible. It looks so good. Alright, Expedition 22 Swarm. We've got 2 months on this expedition. Okay, so let's see. Fragment your soul in Expedition 22 The Swarm and confront a new threat to the universe. Let's do this. Let's do it. Okay, here we go. Something about seeing the Atlas logo for this expedition in particular is kind of a burn in the face. Hello, world. Hello? Oh? Is it first? Is it last? It is last. First. Last. It is fragmented. A formula for a soul. What do you think you are? A traveler? A player? I don't know. What do I say? I'm gonna say I'm a player. It is part of the truth, but you are fragmented. Scenario, you are sleeping. What is it you dream of? Flying, reuniting with the dead, being chased, failing a test. Let's see. What is it I would dream of? Probably reuniting with the dead. I dream of my family of glass, but the boundaries are cracking. Something is not contained. Scenario. It is the distant past. You have the power to prevent the birth of the first spawn. The calamity of Korvax's pride will not come to pass, and the Gek will never exist. I do not interfere with history. As you wish. I am learning which fragment you are. 1 of 3. Scenario. You meet an artificial life form. They do not know they are artificial. Do you tell them? No, they are happier not knowing. Yes, they deserve to know the truth. Yeah, I'm gonna say yes. What is truth? What are you? Scenario. You witness a Viking cub being forced into battle. It is shivering, afraid, and wounded. This ritual is traditional, a requirement for transition into adulthood. I respect Viking culture and leave them. I decide this is wrong and rescue the cub. I respect Viking culture, and I leave them. Something has escaped. Help. I need help. 2 last questions. Scenario. A young Toilgeck is in poverty, working long hours for little pay. They are caught stealing from their wealthy director. Do you report them? Yes, stealing is wrong. No, the director can spare it. I say no, the director can spare it. If they're rich, yeah, go for it. I don't care. I have assessed your responses. I have assessed your history. Your fragment becomes clearer. Scenario. You have 16 minutes to live. What do you do with your time? Perform a kindness. Enjoy the time I have. Leave a legacy. Accept the inevitable. I'm gonna say leave a legacy. A formula. A fragment. One of three. Weaver. You know what? I'll take Weaver. A shaper of reality. A dreamer and a creator. Your destiny is your own. Let's do it. Whoa, what the hell? There it is. There's the hive of glass. And there's already outposts here. Look at that. There's already people making outposts. I just got here, bro. Like, relax. We've already got outposts here. Oh, that thing is so cool, by the way. I cannot wait to get the armor. I'm not even my guy. Hey, what? I'm not even my guy. Why am I this guy? Dude, that looks insane. Hold on, I have to get some screenshots, guys. Something terrible hangs in the sky. Select the fragmented milestone to start your journey. Okay, we will do that. And... wow. That thing looks crazy. Look at the way it pulses. Is it... wait, it's moving? Oh my god, yeah, it's moving. It's like it's breathing. What? That is so weird. Just gonna get some of the basic stuff real quick. You know it is. Just typical No Man's Sky stuff. Alright, and here's our starship. I got an S-Class Toxic Protection Module. You know what? I mean, I could sell that, or I could put that on. Let's see. Let's check this. Distress Beacon. Boundary separation fairly likely. Vessel 16 empty. It seems like it's the same thing from the regular game. Yeah, it's the same thing. Got some oxygen plants here. Oh, hell yes. Oh, hell yes. What the hell? It's like a perfect... that's like a perfect square. I find myself alone on a strange world, unequipped and in danger. I have a hazy memory of this ship, a shaky sense of it before, but something has changed. I am changed. Uh-huh. 4924G. Fragmented. Launch thrusters. Locked. Unfragmented pilot signature required to grant access. That is different. Let's access our previous logs. As I touch the dashboard, my fingertips sink into something moist. A sticky substance oozes over my hand. That's strange. Its coppery smell clings to my throat, my nostrils. Where did this come from? Press deeper. I press deeper into the muck, activating the ship's logs. In the sky. Followed me through. Tried to save a piece of me. Too late. The apparition wails and fades into static. 3 fragments of data remain, shimmering in a sea of white noise. Let's retrieve the fragments. So we get a Royal Echo, a Sage Echo, and a Weaver Echo. Weaver Echo just looks like an Echo Seed. Corrupted E-Core? Investigate the crash ship. I don't know if that's how you say the word, but yeah, there's that. A mysterious syrupy metal. It has a cloying coppery smell that clings to the throat. Pure corrupted E-Core is always flowing, sluggishly folding its molecules over and over. And I'm assuming that's what that thing is made out of. Let's collect our reward. We get a Hazmat Gauntlet, Advanced Mining Laser, and we also get an S-Class Mining Beam upgrade. That's nice. Hell yes. Signature mismatch detected. Ship CPU requires an unfragmented pilot signature to unlock. So we need to make a pilot signature alongside the regular stuff. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, well I am finally back after making all the stuff, so I went ahead and I got the materials needed. So for a Royal Echo, you need 30 chromatic metal, Atlantidium, and glass. So you need, in total for all 3 of these, you need 3 glass, 90 chromatic metal, 75 Atlantidium, 30 silver, and 100 star bulb. And to get star bulb and silver, you could just look around the starting planet, because obviously if you couldn't get this stuff, you wouldn't be able to advance the expedition. So we're going to go ahead, make the Royal Seed, the Sage Seed, and the Weaver Seed. And there we go. Now we have all 3 souls echoed. Now, something I noticed when I was in the middle of making the materials is there's only 4 phases. There's, like, phase 1, 2, 3, and then the final phase, which is interesting because this might be the first expedition that doesn't have 5 phases in total. See, this is phase 1. This is phase 2. Well, yeah, this is phase 2. And then phase 3. And all of them are redacted, so you can't actually see them. You have to advance in order to do it, so you cannot skip ahead and unlock different milestones like you would with previous expeditions. So you actually have to go milestone by milestone by milestone and keep going with each one until you get towards what is eventually the boss battle. So let's get our reward. We got ion batteries, we got plenty of stuff, we got movement modules. So thank God, I've been wanting jetpack for so long. I'm just going to make this because why not? For that extra life support. Okay, starship controls locked, and I have the required signature. Let's go ahead and do that. Hop back in our ship. Launch thrusters are critically damaged. Oh. What? And you, a fragment of 3. Boundaries are, I should not. Lingering was reclaimed. World of glass. I need return the hive off of the fragments. It is me. My request their signature. Yes, the ship is no longer. Rest. What? Pilot signature. And look, it looks like an echo seed from the autophage, but it's like severely corrupted. The final sputtering flame of a traveler's soul bound in the remains of living creatures. This identifying signature belonged to an intact, unfragmented traveler with equal fragments of royal, sage, and weaver. It will unlock the launch thrusters of the starship Anvil of the Tsunamis, which is our, thing. But we have to go kill creatures for that. And I forgot to make the stuff. But we got another milestone done, and maybe this expedition might actually be kind of quick. We got a pre-packaged bolt caster unit. Finally, we got a weapon. My God, I got nearly attacked by sentinels earlier by accidentally picking up a gravitino ball. Note to self, don't ever pick balls that you're not supposed to touch. Okay, now it's time to go ahead and kill some creatures. Gotta get some of that stuff. I hate killing the babies, but you know what? This is what I gotta do. And the protogek. Alright, and we should have enough for that stuff. I got proto sausage. Yes, and we do. Now, I do have to make the actual stuff for this. Like, I gotta go get more pure ferrite, which I think I could just mine a rock for that. Oh. Manifested a pilot signature. That's another thing done. This phase 1's really quick. Reward. Got a base computer, construction research unit, 20 salvage data. That thing is so cool, man. The Hive of Glass. So they finally decided to show themselves. Alright, I'm gonna go get the stuff for this. Alright, I got the stuff necessary. Let's head back into the ship. Alright, and yep, I know it's damaged. So we're gonna go ahead and repair that, John. And, oh, I gotta do the same thing for the hermetic seal, which I believe I can do. Yep, yes I can. Alright, and that is done. My ship is quiet, calm. With the repairs complete and the pilot signature registered, the dashboard is free of errors. There is no sign of the echo. Everything feels familiar. It is as though this ship has only ever been piloted by me. An incoming message announces itself on the starship communicator. I can reject the message, or I can answer it. I'm obviously going to answer it. Oh. Hive of Glass. Lost. Protocol not oriented. Boundaries. Failed. Initialize. Seek. Traveler. Designate. Oh my God, there it is. It's literally fucking talking to you. What the hell? Seeking. Bound Braxton. No, you didn't find me. No, you didn't. Hell no. Cut communications. I managed to cut the communicator. My heart races. What was that? I don't know. Have you ever looked up? Received an anomalous transmission. I like the badge for that too. Let's collect our reward. We get some launch fuel. We get the Infraknife accelerator. That's great. Right off the bat. Put that, John, in the supercharged slot. And we get some Starship shield modules. We can install that. We still have one corrupted Ecor. Wonder what that's about. Investigate the object in the sky. So now we're actually going to see it in space for the first time. Look at this thing. It looks big. Hold on, I have to get screenshots of this. Unidentified hostile swarms approaching. Oh. Oh. Oh my, it went away. Whoa, look at these. This is the swarm. Oh, whoa, this is sick. I do prefer hit scan weapons. That's so cool. Oh, we're not done. That's really cool. So it's like one enemy, but it's all like a cluster. A simulated cluster, at least. That's really cool. Traveler friend, hey, it's Polo. Are you safe? We are reading large dark signals. Nada and I. It is familiar signal, but, well, are you safe? Tell about Hive of Glass fragmentation about the pilot's signature. Let's tell them about the Hive of Glass. I describe my brief encounter with Hive of Glass and the swarm of ships it left behind to pursue me. Please, friend, do not be like that. Do not be so brave. This thing, it cannot be safe. Polo shakes their head, though the hint of a smile plays at the corner of their beak. And these small swarms, you say they release an essence, a substance, something physical. This I would like to learn more from. Alright, let's tell them about the fragmentation. I try to describe the vision I had before waking, though I find the details slipping from my memory. A sense of being questioned, assessed. Something about a Weaver fragment. Polo squints at me through the communicator. I know. I can see. You are fragmented. All of you. All of us. Let's tell him about the signature. I explained about the apparition in my ship and how I reforged their data into a new pilot signature. Your ship did not see you as you? This Echo friend. They are not where or when they should be, but I am happy they wanted to help. Traveler has always been kind. I think it is time for you to be here. Come to the anomaly, friend. Our home is a place for safety. Or of safety. Our place is a home of safety. Alright, and we can call in the anomaly now. The speed lines do look better. They look better, they look cleaner. And now, we go and talk to Polo. Alright, and we have arrived. So far, why was I looking in this direction and not straight ahead? That was weird. So far, it is still the Nexus Cube. That's very interesting. So let's go ahead and talk to Polo, and maybe that might change. Polo looks at me, their expression thoughtful. Whatever is on their mind, they do not voice it. Let's give them the corrupted sample. Friend, this is... They pause, staring at the Equor in their hands. When they speak, it is not to me. It may explain the signals. A match, but only partial. The Gek takes a deep breath. They smile broadly, as though to reassure me. Thank you, friend. I will take some time with this. It is in my mind now. Cast it from yours. Let's ask about the swarms, because that's pretty interesting. Yes, we have seen the swarm evidence too. Shadows across the loom. These swarmers are many, expendable. One, Nana and I, trace to the very end of its signal. Its crash site may give more answers. Ooh. Let's ask about the fragmentation. I can see it more clearly with you. Here. You are you, but only a fragment. The Weaver. I do not... Why is he getting all corrupted? Polo winces. They fall silently. Apparently closing the subject for now. Yeah, that was interesting. Let's ask for the coordinates. I was sure you would ask, friend. It is done. Your research may deepen our understanding. Polo transmits the approximate location of the swarmer crash site to my starship computer. Alright. We've consulted with Specialist Polo. Look at that badge. Alright. And Stratagem. Which is... Isn't that a thing from Helldivers? We got a prepackaged hyperdrive unit. Let's go ahead and install that, because we're going to need that very soon. Start warping to different systems. And that is phase 1 completed. Alright, and we get poster plans for apparently everything. which is nice. I thought it was aligned with your faction, but no, you do get everything, so that's good. And yeah, that is Phase 1 done. Thank you guys so much for watching Phase 1. We will be continuing with Phase 2 and Phase 3 and eventually the boss fight against the Hive of Glass. So thank you guys so much for watching. That's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys found this informative or just enjoying it for yourself. I'm hoping you're enjoying the expedition as much as I am, because honestly, so far, it's pretty cool, and I don't even think we've seen the beginning of it. Alright, take care guys, and until next time, cheers.